Happy New Year, everyone. It is 2019, and what do you have planned for this year? I hope that some of it is being your best you. I am the author of Inside This Dress, and that book was written on behalf of me just becoming free. I didn't want to put anyone down or make anyone look bad. I just needed some freedom and the things that were hindering me all of these years. So here I am. I released my book last year in November. I've been writing it now for over a year, and I'm excited to see how much people can grow from it. Now, when I think about Inside This Dress, I think about when I was 16, how I dropped out of school because I needed to work, and how angry I was and the rage that I had inside. I felt abandoned. I felt like I just didn't have anyone. Even if someone was trying to probably even be there for me, I didn't accept it because my mind was so stuck on rejection. So I'm giving this speech today on behalf of everyone, just to let them know, if you've been hurt, if you felt abandoned, if you've been traumatized, anything that could make you feel like you're not worthy, don't pay attention to that. Dig deep from within and allow yourself to be who you are. And who is that? What do you want to be? You don't have to wait until you grow up, and you don't have to be what everyone else they want you to be. You just need to be you. Being me, I've learned, is the best thing that I could have ever done, because I've learned that, I did drop out of school because life was hectic, and I got married at 19 and had 5 children in that union. And if I would have gone off of what I saw at that time, I would have never thought that I can be where I am today. But I'm here today to compel the world to know that it's not about where you are. It's about setting a goal for where you want to go. What do you want to be? 10 years ago, I left Detroit, drove to Las Vegas with all 5 of my children. I believe that I did have a plan, but once I arrived in Las Vegas, that plan didn't work. I could have gotten mad at the person who told me that I can stay with them, but it wasn't worth it. I had to survive. So immediately that I go into survival mode. And so what I would like to compel people to know is, you don't have to be angry with the people who hurt you. You have to realize that that's going to happen many days in your life. But even with those hurtful days, and what are you going to do to overcome that? The first thing that you should do is forgive them. But for me, it was forgiving myself. I had to forgive myself because I was very angry at myself because of what other people did to me. In many cases, I was a victim. But I had to decide that I would no longer be a victim, that I had to make a change in my own life. So after becoming homeless with my 5 children, in Las Vegas, life changed for us. I decided that nothing would ever stop me again. I went back to school. I got my GED. I'm actually in school now to get my bachelor's degree in fashion design. But it was in those moments of me realizing that if I have to work 2 jobs or 3 jobs, then I need to do whatever it takes. Well, I worked a midnight job, and I worked a morning job, and I never had time with my children. But I loved them so much that I was trying to do everything that I did for them. But what I realized is I needed to be trying to do it for myself. And then I can help them because I had the power from within. But you know, it wasn't until I almost had a nervous breakdown one year after seeing my children go off to college, and the change in their behaviors was just different for me. I thought that we were a team forever. And I know that they love me and I love them too. But I also had to realize in that moment that, Kima, it's time for you to take a stand for you, not just your children. So in my book, where I talk about my childhood, my adolescence, and my marriage, and just life after that, it's really a book of faith and how I totally trust God in everything. You know, I just truly believe that it doesn't matter what you're going through in life, nothing is too hard for you to overcome. So if you pick up my book, Inside This Dress, God Turned My Pain into Rose Petals, I think that you will love it. Whether it's just a portion or something that hit you, I believe that it's something that a lot of us have gone through. But you know what? Let's take off our mask. Let's really get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's change our lives so that we can help others change theirs. I am Dakima Maria, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere, whether it's at a book signing or a part of a tour, maybe even a speaking engagement. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to meeting you. Be blessed always.